Hey y'all, today is a layout share of two layouts that I had started at the Create Inspire event in March that was in Canada. And this was Becky's class, and it was about making interactive pages. So for her kit, we used the simple stories for the record and some of the ephemera to go along with it. I believe I have one more layout to make, and then I'll show you what was left out of the kit that we got. So here's the first layout. Now when I saw this initially, my heart deflated because it was orange. Not a fan of orange, not a color I have a lot of it, scrapbooking wise, clothes wise, anything wise. And so I thought, oh, what am I going to do with this orange layout? And then it left my mind as quick as it came in because I had taken a trip with my sister and brother-in-law to Knoxville, Tennessee, to the University of Tennessee, and their colors are orange and blue. So, yay! So I said, I know exactly what photos I'm going to use. So for this layout, I mainly focus kind of on my sister and I because it has, you know, some florals here and florals up there, florals here. So I thought I would focus on that part of the trip because the reason we went, my nephew was working for a year with the women's basketball team as a strength and conditioning coach. And so we went to a game and we kind of got a behind the scenes tour. So I'll do some more layouts regarding that based more off for him. So no florals for that. So we used this orange grid for the background, and then we took the camera paper, I believe. I don't know that was a full sheet. That may have been branding strips, because I don't see it on the collection page. So we probably got two of one sheet and used the branding strips to do this camera on the bottom and then right here. And then we have this orange floral. So here we have three photos backed up using the chipboard frames. And that is a photo of my nephew warming up the team. And that is me in the stands. And we really got lucky because we were sitting up a lot higher. And we lucked out and was offered up some season seats from season holders that some of the people were there and the rest weren't. And when they found out my nephew was working with the team, they offered us up the empty seats, so we got to sit really close that you could hear a lot of the action, which made the game even more interesting. And then this is a picture of my sister and I when we did when my nephew was showing us around. This is the indoor football field where the team practices inside. And they had some kind of event going on with the football team. That's why there's some stuff back there. So we just kind of looked at it from this vantage point and, you know, didn't see that weight room and stuff because they had stuff going on. So then we have our title, Life Documented, with some glasses and this little floral of die cuts. So for the interactive part, which I thought is a really cool idea, I'm going to scoot this down, is this flips up. And you have more photos and more photos. So let's look at this right here. So this is the back of the chipboard frame. And I've got two photos here. And a little cluster, a little embellishment cluster, and a sticker here, and an embellishment cluster up here. Of me and my sister again sitting in the stands, and that's my nephew talking to the head strength and conditioning coach there. Well, he's not there anymore, but at that time, because they Coach Harper was the coach when we were there, and she got fired. And when she got fired, everybody goes with them. It's automatic. It's really strange. It's like, because she hires everybody that works with her. So when she got fired, that means everybody goes. But guess what? She still had a contract. So I don't know. She worked for about a year. Didn't work for about a year and got paid bukus of money, while the people that she hired to help with the team, all those employees, they get nothing. So that's just the nature of the game, I guess, if you didn't know that. And then, oh, that came loose. I'm going to have to redo my gluing here. I used some double-sided tape, but look, it's coming loose. So I'll fix that before it goes in an album. And then we have another embellishment cluster here. And then, as you see, this picture stayed. This was on the original. I'll flip it back down. This was on the original. And the rest is kind of hidden. Well, it's not now because it's cattywampus, but... And then I have a couple of more photos. This is inside of the stadium, you know, back where the offices and stuff are at. And this was just us eating dinner out. So when you put this in your page protector, this is going to slide in. This will be inside the protector, and this will be outside of the protector, so you can flip it up. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now the second layout has an interactive element that I'm not going to use. And the interactive element was to make this a pocket, make a pocket behind here. So you could put a picture here or journaling here, and then you could flip it over. It's probably meant for a picture here, and then you could flip it over and have the journaling there. Now the reason I haven't secured it in is because I haven't done my journaling yet. So I'll do my journaling, and then I will put a little thread on here. But we did kind of the same thing with the bands. We had our back piece of paper here. We have the top and bottom. This is wider down here. And then we have our little strips here. And I'm trying to see if that's not a piece of paper either. That is border strips. So we got some duplicate of some pages in this kit. I can't remember, but we must have. So this is another one of the chipboard frames, and on top of it we layered some embellishments, and behind it we layered some embellishments. This is a chipboard frame, so this is all one piece except for this little embellishment, and this little embellishment is added to it. And I thought that's a cute way to just add a little more dimension and depth to a chipboard frame, is to just add a couple other little embellishments on it. We have two tags up here that I need to put some twine on. Some embellishments here are, this is foam, this is foam, this is foam. So that is that layout, and that is my mom and my niece. So that is the two layouts that I have completed for Becky's class. And let me just pull out the instructions real quick and see how many layouts. I think there's one more. And I think I have started it. Yes, there is one more double page layout that with interactive elements on it. So there is actually two more layouts to go along with this collection. And when I get those done, I will share them with you. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.